It's exclusive week here on the channel, Adventurous Ones, and we're doing it in style with our Mattel Creations Hall and diving deep into the Masters of the Universe itself with Powers of Grayskull Hero. Welcome to the toy review. It's time we get started. Welcome back, Adventurous Ones, for a brand new unboxing and review. I'm your host, as always, the master of all multiverses, and the reason why they've turned an absolute and total shitfest. Never sorry for it, one damn bit, but you're welcome. Joseph Michaels, the Adventurous Joe, at your services, and on this episode and all this week here on the channel, it's Exclusives Week, because we're checking out everything we got from Mattel Creations, all the exclusives, and the Faker figure that's a Walmart exclusive. Boom! That'll be at the end of the week. So, let's get things started and show you everything that's going on with this figure that was a Club Grayskull exclusive. And Club Grayskull is basically a service that you pay once a year for. You pay $10 to get in on it, and with that membership, you get exclusive access to every exclusive figure that gets released beforehand, the day before its release. Pretty cool, huh? Anyways, let's get this guy going. Here is Hero from the Powers of Grayskull line. Now, this was a line of figures that they started to make back when the Masters of the Universe was starting to slowly die down, to the point that, you know, they've already stopped the series, so we didn't have no more episodes of He-Man anymore and stuff like that. We're bringing in prehistoric era stuff. Basically, the prehistoric era of Grayskull, before it even happened and stuff. We got to see King Grayskull. We got to meet Hero, who was his apprentice and became, the next He-Man and everything else in between. Except he wasn't He-Man, he was Hero. And then there was other characters introduced, like the Elder and stuff. We find out that the Snake Men were in the past battling Hero and all them. So it was like, woo! It was an amazing line of stuff that they were starting off with, and it went freaking downhill thanks to the new adventures of He-Man. Yep. They decided, we're not going to do any more Masters of the Universe stuff. We're instead going to do Masters of the Universe, the new adventures of He-Man, where it's a totally different story and everything else in between it, and it just faltered after one season on the air. Wow. Yeah, one season, and that's all it took, and the show went in the garbage that quick. And all the toys and stuff like that, they put out so much there that people didn't even get to see. It was just weird. But anyways, back on track here. The Powers of Grayskull line was the start of a new era for He-Man and the Masters of the Universe and stuff like that, and Masters of the Universe in general. That we were being introduced to the past, the people that came before Adam, Tila, and all of them. And everything started with Hero. And here he is. The figure in its box. Side profile of him holding his weapon. Side profile of him in general. And battling the forces of evil. Now, the reason why I say this one is special is because of this. Look at that. You can just slide the box right off. Everybody's falling out. That's the other part. You gotta be careful when doing this and stuff. Everybody likes to just fall straight out of the box. But we're gonna take these guys out of the box anyway, because we want the mini comic out and everything, and apparently this is supposed to contain Hero's weapons. Yep, in a baggie. Okay, so let's get this all put to where we want it. First things first, we're not going to be saying see you later goodbye to that, because we're going to want to put this back together if we want to put it away. Okay, now another thing we want to do here is pull out the mini comic. Look at that. Now that's the one thing that Mattel Creations does with a lot of their figures and stuff, including mini comic stories and stuff, where they faltered, where Mattel itself faltered with like the Powers of the Turtles of Grayskull line and stuff, with their deluxe figures and everything, just coming with a piece of cardboard with stats on it, instead of a mini comic saying about what the story is with this character, you know? Anyways, let's show you the mini comic first. Look at that beauty. That is so neat. And let's show you everything on the inside. Now there is Hero right there before he turns into Hero. Okay, and kind of like how Adam is normal before he turns into He-Man. Okay, this figure is out on Mattel Creations right now, and along with him still being $10. And if you guys are interested after this review and stuff like that, we'll post a link down in the description below so you guys can get it for yourselves. Anyways, that's the mini comic. Now let's get this out of the way. Let's get this put back out of the way for the moment. In fact, we don't need the bag. Just put it back in the box thing there. And put the mini comic aside. And let's get his weapons out. Or his weapon. Now, I like this one a little better because usually it's just a paper bag kind of deal and stuff. But this is a little bit more of a plastic thing. So we might just be able to take and open it without issues. Up, look at that. Look at that. Woo! Good job. Now, we just gotta get it open without tearing. And I don't think that's gonna be an issue. Oh, there you go. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Look at that. We got some rocket science going on here, baby. Uh-oh. So much for rocket science. Now, you may remember the character Hero from our review of his Masterverse figure we did a long ways back. And there is his weapon. Look at that. Look at that. That is so neat looking. It's hard to believe he can carry a weapon this size. And let's see, I think there's a way to open it or something like that. I don't see one on here. I know it's supposed to open, but I can't remember how it opens. Yeah, see, there's some kind of mechanism there. Maybe on this side. That's weird. The weapon is supposed to open. No, okay, I'm dumb. Of course I'm dumb. There we go. And pull this side down, and the weapon is now open. By the powers of Grayskull! Before there was the sword, there was the staff. I told you to take the wizard's staff! That's right. Lord of the Rings reference. Now, you don't have to have this completely down like I had it and stuff like that. You can have it like this. Level it up a bit, just like that. And like that. Move it out a bit. Push that up like that. Push that one up like that. And there you go. Look at that. That is so cool. That is so freaking cool. Okay, now that we got the weapon up and Adam here and stuff like that, let's get the man himself out of the box. Or plastic. Now, the one good thing about these Mattel Creations ones like this is that if you want to, okay, we're gonna put this away. Slide that just like that, just like that. Now, the best thing about these is that if you don't want to keep this out of the box and stuff like that, or you just want to put it back in the box and everything, they make it so you can. All you got to do is clip the damn things on there holding them and stuff, and then just slide them out. Hang on a second. Push with the feet. Hang on a second. There we go. There's one. There's two. Let's push his arm. There we go. And another arm. Now, one person said this hero figure in their review and stuff like that of it. One person said that he's got the face of Ken from Barbie. He literally has a Ken face. And I was like looking at it and I was like, you know what? In a way, he does. But what'd you expect? It's made by Mattel, so it's a possibility. They were like, hey, let's make Hero look more like Ken, you know? Alright, and of course, we gotta pull him free. Uh-oh. I have a bit of a problem here, Houston. Okay, let's pop his head off. There we go. Pop his head off. It's safe. You're fine. Nobody panic. Oh my God! He popped the head off. Oh God! Yeah, it's okay. Nobody panic because he's got the ball joint on there and stuff. And the good thing about these Mattel figures, these Masters of the Universe Origin style figures and stuff, is that if you want to do some customizing and stuff, make them into different characters or something like that, taking the bodies of these certain things and stuff. Okay. Pop them on, pop them off. Pop them on, pop them off. Easily done. Now, Hero here. Hang on a second. Has he got something still attached to it? Oh, he does. Oh, okay. I'll figure that out later. Anyways, his leg articulation only goes up about that far. Back down again. Foot articulation pushes back about that far. Up again. Legs, kneecap swivel, excuse me. Can move side to side, just like that. Legs can spread apart about that far apart, and then back down again. Push that just like that and that. Torso swivel, you can turn him all the way around, 360. Arm articulation, elbow only goes up to that far. Back down again. Crosswise can only go about that far. Back down again. All the way around, 360. And there you go. Now we'll put his arms down here and stuff and put that down together like that. Put his cape back on him. Which, by the way, the cape is a rubbery plastic. Okay? So it's almost like a hard plastic, but it's rubber. So it's like a rubbery feel to it. Now, let's get him back to normal here. Okay. And get his head back on. There we go. And there is Hero. And if you look at the face, he does look like Ken. He looks like a Ken. He looks like the old version of a Ken doll. A Ken doll's head from the 80s and stuff. So, yeah. Okay. Anyways. We're going to put his weapon in his hand now. Excuse me. Wrong hand. Now, the one thing I wish they would have done in the case of the cape here and stuff is make it a little less chunky. I mean, seriously, or at least made it a cloth thing. I mean, this is an exclusive figure. You're not selling this in your stores, in the stores and stuff. So that you could have made it a little less, you know, like that. Alright. And there we go. And there's Hero. Stretch that leg out a bit more. And there he is. Hero. From the powers of Grayskull. Now, this figure originally costed $30. $30, people! And we got it on clearance for a $10 price tag. Was it worth the wait? Oh, absolutely. My only nitpick with it is the cape. You know, like I said, it's not a figure you're going to buy in the store and stuff like that. It's not a figure they're going to have in the stores and stuff. It's a figure exclusive to Club Grayskull members. Okay, and Mattel Creations, to buy on Mattel Creations. They could have gave him a different cape. Seriously, they could have gave him a different cape. Anyways, let's hear your thoughts down in the comment section down below, Adventurous Ones. Worth it to you if you want to grab one for yourselves after watching our review of it? Or is it one of those that you sit back and you go, not so much? Even if the price is $10, just down to $10, you know. Hey, let's hear your thoughts either way down in the comment section down below. And that's it for this episode of Adventurous Ones. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss on anything we still have coming up in 2026. There's always going to be more on the way. You never know what's on the channel unless you hit the bell and set it all. And if you want to be a part of our end of the month giveaway, this is the last week to enter. This is the last week to enter. Head over to that giveaway video right now to enter for your chance to win a $10 gift card of your choice. Amazon excluded, people. We cannot get gift cards right now from Amazon gift cards right now and stuff. Because we already explained this a while already in another video and stuff. Just understand, if you want an Amazon gift card, we can't do an Amazon gift card. Anyways, we can do other gift cards, but we can't do Amazon gift card. Anyways, if you want to be a part of it, head over to that giveaway video right now, enter the hashtag Road to 1K, and make sure you follow all 3 rules of the video. Alright? And you got till May 28th to be entered. Oh, excuse me. This is June. Ha! Damn it, I did it again. This is June. You got till June 28th to be entered into the giveaway. Okay? All entries must be in by June 28th, 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Because when it hits June 29th, all entries are closed. We're getting the duck race done and everything else in between it. So you can see who wins on June 30th at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Alright. So until the next unboxing, till the next... If he's supposed to be the past He-Man, the past holder of the powers of Grayskull, how is it King Grayskull was in this too? Peace out. May the force be with all of you. And every last one of y'all have a safe, lovely, and beautiful week out there. Take care of yourselves, your family, your friends, your pets, loved ones in general. And be smart out there, people. Don't do stupid shit and don't do stupid things that make you get badly hurt or 6 feet in the ground forever, okay? And don't listen to idiots either, okay? They love to run their mouths, but they're the ones just running the mouths. They are the ones telling you to do everything, but not they do anything. You know what I mean? Anyways, use your brains, people. Get home safely to the people that love and care about you the most, alright? And every single chance you have, you let them know how much you love and care for them in return. Alright? Until then, take care. God bless to all of you out there. Please remain safe. We'll see you all later.